Hey, good morning, guys. It's nice to see you this nice Wednesday morning. Happy hump day. Yeah, good morning, good evening, good afternoon to wherever you are. I'm upstate New York now, and all I see outside is snow on the ground, on the ground. But because you have a bigger yard, it just looks very like you could go and sleigh down the yard. That's what that snow is. That's the kind of snow I like, not the one where I have to shovel my car out, But I'm grateful. It's Wednesday. 2 more days until the end of the week, and we're just so blessed to be here. So thank you guys from wherever you're joining us. I'm Pia from New York, a proud digital business owner. Jerry?
Well, good morning, everyone. I am coming to you live from South Florida, where it's about 73 degrees and a slight chance of snow today. Wait, did I say snow? I meant there's a slight chance it may get a little warmer this afternoon. Sorry for everyone
Mm.
out there in the winter snow. My name is Jerry, as Pia said, and after more than 30 years in healthcare, I decided to start a digital business after retiring, not to slow down, but to create something new, exciting, and meaningful for this next chapter. With just 9 days left until Christmas, it's a perfect reminder that time moves quickly. And sometimes the best gift we can give ourselves is saying yes to something that creates hope, flexibility, and possibility, something that moves us forward. If this sparks your interest, if what Pia, Mark, and I have to say today, and you were interested, you know, check it out. So until then, grab that drink, get that snack, sit back, relax, and enjoy today's morning live. Back to you, Pia.
Thank you. Thank you. And Mark, how are you this? We were just talking about the Knicks. How are you today?
I'm feeling happy, proud to be New Yorker. Yesterday, it's good that yesterday I have a work. Like I forget that I have, because if not, like, I just like, okay, maybe I'm gonna go sleeping. Just gonna go miss all those things. But it's just right after finishing my shift. I just go run and give the cheers. I went to Madison Garden. I said like, wow, say we made it. Um, I'm so happy. Just like just to see them, like, because I know they, a little bit like just to be in Knicks, like, it's just like, it's gonna pain her with the heart, and with that. I like the game, but I think this year they feel it and they got it. So proud to be New Yorker. And today, just go back to business. Today is Wednesday. It's Wisdom Wednesday. My wisdom is um, growth doesn't always look loud. Sometimes it's showing like me, I'm tired, but learning quietly, staying consistent, even no one is clapping, guys. So that's how confidence builds. That's how your future changes. So I can say like keep going. You're to the airport, plant the seeds to your family tomorrow. This is Mark, drummer for 18 years, financial district, and a daddy entrepreneur. Let's go next.
Yes, we're talking about that is the topic for today, how confidence grows when no one is watching. And honestly, confidence, I think for me, is honestly sometimes misunderstood. People think it just shows up. And so, yes, because I'm cherry and I'm bright and, it just shows up. But that's when the results come in, when nobody's looking, and your audience is you. It's really sometimes, oh, that feeling, that sense of accomplishment that you get as it's building. No one's clapping you on the back, so what are you doing to build that confidence? It's like you're always checking your progress, and unfortunately sometimes it's up, sometimes it's down, but it's what you do consistently, I think, that continues to build that sense of feeling and worth within you, because that's really what it is, right? So sometimes the confidence can be visible, yes, that big bold post, that public success, that win. But again, what happens when it gets quiet? And I think that's what we're talking about. What happens when it gets quiet? What do you do to continue to push you forward? And those moments sometimes, confidence grows when you're learning something, when no one actually asked you to, you're practicing when you're unsure. Even for us in this, we're posting when you have low engagement. And you could be, or you continue to post when you have, you'll see it when it's snowballing. You're studying when it feels quiet and it's easier, and you're just going about your job or whatever you're doing with regards to your work. And why it matters, I think, is because for me, I've just been learning new systems. I've been creating content. I've been building skills, and I share those skills with others. That for me is me finding out what I'm made of, what I, truly appreciate in this world that I've kind of created for myself, and moving forward. What does that look like? But you know what? It's like a snowball effect, just like the snow outside. It snowballs. Confidence continues to, the more that you're doing something and you get that enjoyment out of it, and the more it rolls down, the better you feel, of course. You want to move away from that fear that you have, because the more you have confidence, the less fear you have. You're not asking for permission, and you're not waiting for approval. So all of those things, I think, are part of the things that make, confidence grow when no one's there. So then what do you do? Mark, what are you doing? How does it show up for you and your kids and everything else?
Well, regarding on this topic, my wife, when she left this morning, and she said to me, because she was up, she was up yesterday. She said to me, "Okay, enjoy, because you have this freedom. Nobody here, so I have my freedom." Because for me, it's like, if I by myself in my apartment, this is my office. Run. I can do my home exercise and everything. I love it. Sometimes you need this space around. Like me, if I just, if I have to think, like, I just go do my walk. I do my errands. I do my driving. I do a grocery just to breathe it out to the world. Come on. I need some air. You don't need like something. Hey, let's do this one like this. Because sometimes it's hard to think when you're something around. But FYI, you need to get like positive mindset. Be surrounded like, okay, let's go let's do this. You're gonna expire. But sometimes if you by yourself, like me, like I'm tired sometimes, like, oh, I don't know what to post. But just if I post once, it's gonna go again. Last night I was out, after work, and my mind is blowing. It's a lot of content. I'm thinking, because sometimes if you're by yourself, you think a lot, So, and then when you focus, like, what you're gonna go with the business, you have a lot of ideas. Shout out to Coach Franco, because he said one time, it's like, he tried to do posting or go live, and from a lot of viewers, and after that you feel like no one's watching. And his dad said, like, keep going, don't give up. Someone's in there watching you and waiting to you every day. So shout out to my 9.8 followers. That's why, thank you for the support. That's why I keep moving forward, because I know, like, you guys always watching me, and then that's what I want to encourage other people. Just show up. It doesn't mean to be perfect. It doesn't mean to dress nice. Especially if you're running a business like this, just show up. People want to see you. And then people want to hear your story and then how's the day, because some other people just way back in 17 years and look and said a way out. I said, like, how could I do this? Because I work a lot. That's why we're here. We love to share our blessings. We over there, we stuck there working, but we want some more. And then now we know we went in this track now for our success. So yeah, and you can have it too. So that's it for now, Pia. Back to you.
Yeah. I just love what you said. Confidence continues to grow, and you just do what you do in spite of what other people might think or, look at. But Jerry, I mean, I always come to you from the point of the retiree, right? I
Boom.
mean, because at the end of the day, I mean, it's like, don't you question sometimes? You're like, did I make the right decision? Did I, am I on the right road? And what do I want to do? I mean, so where does your confidence and, what do you do when no one's watching?
Well, it's valid points. And at the age of 59, I'll tell you exactly. Most people think confidence shows up when the spotlight's on, when the comments roll in, when people are cheering. But real confidence doesn't start there. It grows quietly when no one's watching. For me, confidence didn't come from going live or putting myself, there out there right away, but it came from small moments, learning something new, showing up even when it felt uncomfortable, and taking just one step forward without knowing exactly where it would lead me. And in the beginning of this digital business journey, yeah, there were moments of doubt, moments of wondering, can I really do this? Just like you asked. And those moments didn't disappear overnight. They faded slowly and they were replaced by belief built through my own personal actions. Every time I learned a new skill, every time I followed the train, every time I showed up consistently, as you said, Pia, that's where confidence started growing. It was all behind the scenes, no applause, no instant results, just simple progress. And I think what's powerful about this kind of confidence is that it's real. It's not based on validation, it's based on proof. Proof that, proof to yourself that learning is possible, growth is possible, change is possible at any stage in life. And this journey isn't about being fearless, it's about being willing to try, willing to learn, willing to keep going, even when the results aren't obvious yet. And here's what I've learned: when confidence grows in quiet moments, it shows up stronger when it finally matters. So if someone's listening and they feel unsure, hesitant, or wondering if they still have what it takes, that doesn't mean the answer is no. It might just mean confidence hasn't had the time to grow. Sometimes the most powerful changes happen long before anyone else notices. And that's usually how the best stories begin. So from what all we said today, sometimes growth doesn't happen in loud moments. It happens in quiet decisions we make for ourselves. We've learned that showing up consistently, even when it feels unnoticed, changes how we see possible. And as you said, Pia, confidence is what you do consistently, and confidence can be visible, invisible, whatever. All you need to do is continue pushing forward, learning and growing. And Mark kind of said the same thing. You need to surround yourself with confidence, and your confidence will grow from there. And what will it do to your business? Your business will grow as well, and you'll continue to grow. And he says, someone is always watching you, even when you don't think they are. So Mark has a lot of followers, he says. So he doesn't know. So he stays confident and he just keeps posting. It's the little steps that build belief, and belief builds momentum, and momentum that opens the doors to new chapters we didn't think were available anymore. If something shared today sparked your curiosity or made you think this could be worth exploring, that feeling right there, that's the feeling that matters. It often means the timing is right, right to check it out. It's time to do it. So if you're interested, go to one of the links on the screen, enter your name and your email. That simple step could be the beginning of something completely new. And aren't you in the mood for something new? I know I was. We'd like to thank you for supporting us. We'll see you tomorrow, same place, same time, where we will discuss why most people are closer than they think. Thanks for spending time with us here on Morning Live. Pia, right back to you.
Thanks, guys. See you tomorrow. Like Jerry said, why people think they're closer than they think. Why people are closer than they think. And so, yeah, enjoy your day. Be safe. But consider this, confidence, it's just within you. It's already within you. You just got to claim it. All right. See you tomorrow.
Get it right on the head.
Bye-bye.
See you guys tomorrow.